Alright, did I do this right? Yes, I did. Hooray! Oh god, where can I put tux on this game? Oh, that's gonna be awkward. I think he might have to go here. No, then he's under chat. There's UI stuff everywhere. I'll just put him in the bottom right. And we'll see how that goes. Jump to just catting. Don't want to jump to mind over magic. No, I'm good with that. One advantage of being here every stream, you have 390,000 points. You can feed Tux for the next few years. Ish, you're only allowed to do it once per stream. There are 3 treats per stream, but one person can only redeem once per stream. We try to let everyone else feed Tux unless people aren't here. That's fair. He's being a very good boy now, sleeping in his little spot. You can see Lego Tux very, very well.
Inconceivable.
I know, right? Okay, so in here there was a ticky. Enable Twitch integration. External mom Twitch application. Does that mean I need to do something out here? Do I have to install an extension or something? Wait, what? It's a separate application. Okay. Please hold while I try and figure that out. Because that would be cool. Mind over magic. Streaming. Mom Twitch desktop.exe. I'm guessing I probably should have loaded that before I loaded the game, maybe? Connect. Enter the code given to you by your device. What? What are you talking about? My device did not give me a code. What are you talking about? Activate? Sure. Okay, it just put it in there itself. Excellent. Okay, sure. No worries. That was a bit weirdly phrased. Wait, how do I set up that? Yes. You want to do enroll with 2 L's. That's just weird. Enroll's only got 1. L. You don't have to do bits, right? You can, but you don't have to. Good. Oh, and then I can see the queue. Oh, nice. Oh, prior to the game starting a global event, your chat channel can vote on which event of the top 5 occurs. Your Twitch channel must have permissions to create polls for this to function. Sure. Sure. Why not? Oh, we can give that a go, I guess. Yeah, Ninetale Kitsune, I had to Google it as well. It was in the Steam release information. Well, it would be nice if it said more than just external application and actually told you here where it was. So, before we start this though, please be aware that I am not Self. We are not going to be playing on hard mode. In fact, we're going to be playing on relaxed after Breath of the Wild. We need to just chill. Just chill. Right, slow it down a bit. So, we will start a new game on relaxed. What can you do as chat? So, oh, hang on, it didn't show you, did it? It says or by donating bits. You don't have to donate bits. You just type enroll. Let me just enroll. So there's two things you can do. You can add yourself to the queue, although I will probably name the first 3 staff myself. And when a global event is going to happen, it should activate a poll. I don't think I have to do it. I think it does it itself, but I guess we'll find out. It's not doing it. I'm not seeing you added to the list. I think I need to start the game again. I suspect that you needed to start the application and then start the game, so I'm just going to try that. So yes, those of you who just said exclamation mark enroll, didn't actually add you. Possibly because we haven't actually got into a game yet. That could be the other explanation. So let's not do it just yet. Let's wait until we actually start a game. Can you nominate others? I believe so. I have said yes, you can. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I have now said yes, you can. Yeah, nobody's going into it right now, so let's get the game up first before you start doing that. It's not doing anything yet. And that's the only variable I can think of. All right, so let's load a game. Relaxed. Balanced keyword, though, is kind of boring. I'm thinking we might do more skewed and interior. All classrooms are grounded and many rooms are elevated. I've just done that off stream. It's weird. Tends to have more private and lofted rooms. Oh, private is so annoying. I'd really rather not. Randomized set of room keywords where most rooms can have most keywords that are not mutually exclusive. Kind of tempted to go chaotic and see what we end up with. I mean, we're playing relaxed, but that doesn't mean it has to be, boring and predictable. I am also going to enable all factions from the start. Oh, I didn't name the school. Oh, here it is. Rename the school. Hall of the Blood Lake. The Ember Crown Hall. Ashdark Towers. Gemgate College. College of the Dragon's Reaches. Oh, I like that. I like that. Let's do that. Selfie's School of Sorcery. I mean, we can do that. I don't like people calling me Selfie, though. It makes me sound like I'm a self-involved photographer. Tux's Magical Academy. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I actually really like that. But it doesn't sound like a school. You know, I've never actually seen Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, believe it or not. Tux's Dance Hall. Tux's Thaumaturgical something. Ooh, Tux's Thaumaturgical Theatre. Tux's Theatre of Thaumaturgy. Tux is noticing that Tux talks. Yes. Hi, baby. Yes, I said your name a lot. Link's Magical School for the Destination of Ganon. Destruction of Ganon. Hi, baby. Hi. I'm gonna go Tux's Theatrical Thaumaturgy. Did I spell that right? Thaumaturgy. I can't pronounce it. I'm aware that I'm probably saying it entirely incorrectly. Hi. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? What? Yeah? Yeah? What else? Really? Good talk. Tux's Theatrical Thaumaturgy. Sure. Actually, that doesn't sound like school either, does it? I'm just gonna go with, what was the first one? Tux's Magical Academy. Let's do that. Once a school stood here, but our hubris led us astray. Terrible curse now sustains a deadly fog, and crushes our conviction with the weight of its malice. You must rebuild the school, and train brilliant new mages to brave the horrors of the underschool, and break the curse once and for all. Jeffrey, who's immediately going to be renamed to Selfeya, founder, Tux's Magical Academy. Never seen Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Guess we don't have a lot of tin roofs in Australia. Also, I guess it's proof cats can indeed learn. Once, never again. It's a play, musical, movie, something. We haven't got in yet. Hold your horses. Also, Warp won't need to enroll. Because one of the characters is a scientist. So, you know. We're going to start with a lightning mage, a nature mage, and I think probably an earth mage. Now, the lightning mage, I would like to be a human, I think. Yes, a human would be good. They have a very large mana pool. But I wonder if we can get better stats than this. Oh, that's a bit better. Not human, though. Oh no, we don't want an F on power. Human, please. There we go. F on power again. Stop with the F on power. D, apparently that's the best we're going to get. Tux is showing off his butt on the screen. What are you doing, baby? Okay, you want cuddles? All right. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be warp. Warped researcher. Can we not get like a C? It would be nice. I can make you, well, that is actually a female model, believe it or not. But when we get the magic mirror, we will also be able to do that. But we might be able to find, that's another female model. That's male, that's female. So yeah, we can change it. We can change the appearance somewhat in, once we get the mirror. But yeah, can we get better stats than that? Oops. I just blitzed past a human. Another F. Another F. Another F. Come on. A D. D is apparently the best we're going to get, although S on mana is nice. So what do we think? Do we think this for warped? Or was it, would you like the one that had like the ponytail, the blonde female? If we can get that again. I mean, that's the same model, just not blonde. We can change it in game. Now, who's going to be our botanist? Our botanist is going to be Wanderer. Our botanist needs to be a shattered. That's not bad. Although I would like it more better. I don't want F on the hit points, thanks. Oops, I just blitzed through a shattered. That's better. That's alright. You're pink? You're not now, you're green now. You can be blue. You can be a different shaped blue. Red, green, orange, green again. Might go with that one. Now who's going to be our builder? Actually, hang on, what have we got? Your secondary is air and dark. Your secondary is air and water. Somebody needs to be doing fire. I do want a vivified earth mage, but somebody needs to have 2 points in fire. Come on, give me 2 points in fire. Come on. 2 in dark and 2 in water. You can cook and 10 plants. The shattered nature mage will at some point not have time to do anything else at all. But we will cycle through other staff. So we might just have to bring a fire mage in as our first student. That might be the best way to go. I don't want F on speed though. That's terrible. Because the thing about the Earth Mage, and the reason I want a vivified Earth Mage, if you're unfamiliar with this game, sorry, I probably should have started there. If you're unfamiliar with this game, there are 7 elemental fields of magic, which all have their strengths and weaknesses. So, for example, your Air Mage can do assembling, painting, and hauling. and your Earth Mage can construct, carve, mine, repair. But there's also turn-based combat, and your Earth Mage basically becomes your meat shield. They have, especially if you roll a Vivified Earth Mage, they have extremely high hit points, the Vivified. And the Earth Mage has a armor spell right out the gate. So that's why I want the Earth Mage to be a Vivified, because they've got really high hit points, and then if they can throw up those shields, everybody else can do the damage. But they also are the ones who do the construction, which means they're going to be walking all over. So I would prefer to not have 0 speed. The other thing about bad speed is it means that effectively your initiative, D&D term, on combat is based on speed. So with shitty speed, you basically always go last. That's a bit better. And second air actually is not bad, because air is your assembly, which is building furniture. So that means construction and assembling. Wanderer having a secondary in earth or fire would be good. That's true. But also the Shattered get pretty shitty stats, so I don't really want to mess with this. I think we'll just bring in a student in fire first up. Though fire mages being Wolfkin is best. Oh yeah, all of them have air as secondary. Yeah, you're right. Let's see if we can get better stats on Warped. No, she won't have time to do anything but research. Yeah, okay, let's see if we can get fire on Wanderer. Well, that's earth and dark. All right, so if we do that, we don't have any... Oh, no, God, no. We need somebody who's got 2 points in water. That's actually even more important, because that's your medical. That's treating people after combat. Need somebody with water. Come on. I wonder if they just don't have it with the Shattered. I think I just blew past one. Yeah, every time it comes back to Shattered, I wonder if the skills they've got is... Oh, there we go. Water. And that's actually not bad. Not bad there either. Okay, so who's going to be our builder? I'm kind of tempted to make that Galactic. Hope the Wolfkin Fire Mage doesn't have an accident. Fur burns pretty quickly. You love you some dark magic, but you don't have the hit points to be a dark mage. No, definitely not. Not throwing any shade, but if you ever did an Oni stream, you do the character creation before. Oh yeah, if I was actually planning to do this, I would have done that. I usually do Bob the Builder. Oh, I can't do a Galactic Builder. The reason I'm doing that is because these are like the shittiest characters. They can only reach level 10 and they've got no bonuses. So we will get rid of them as soon as we can put a fully trained student in their place. I reckon that's a likeness for Galactic. What do you think? What do you think? Mr. Cupholder should be a builder? Why is that? I mean, with a name like Galactic Red Dragoon, a Dragoon would be... Actually, not really any of them. He's a cup holder. Well, then he should be the Air Mage. They're the ones that assemble the furniture and the tools and stuff. I was trying to think about who would be named. Like, Warped is obviously your scientist, always. Wanderer can be your botanist, or your scientist. DC can be your tech support, or your scientist. Too many scientists in my stream. We don't have a Bernie. We don't have a hauler, builder type person. Hey, Carrie. Dragoons were infantry fighters. Yes, with, like, spears. DC could be a builder. He was an engineer. Ah. Dragoons are mounted infantry, so a meat shield is appropriate. I thought they used, like, pole arms or halberds or something. They are a cup of holding. How are you, Carrie? Has the stabbing happened? All right, let's go with this. Now, hopefully, do you want to try the exclamation mark enroll now and see if I can see it pop up on my list? Okay, I'm still not seeing anybody showing up on my list. Why not? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Oh my god, this is so opaque. All right, and for the 5th time, try it again, please. Okay, Carrie's in, Galactic's in, DC's in. All right. I had to read the tooltip. I thought, so at the top there's a couple of buttons, none, all, subs, VIP. I thought it was a filter. Turns out it's not a filter. You have to say who's allowed to enroll. And because I left it on none, it wasn't letting anybody do it. Galactic's enrollment just doesn't come in with anybody else's name. Oh, because I ticked that they have to be a viewer. So if you enroll somebody else, they do need to be a viewer. I should probably untick that. There we go. Try that again, DC, if you don't mind. Huh, no, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. I think you probably... Try it with an @. No, it's still not working. No. No, it's not working. It may be because you guys have all enrolled already. Hang on, let me try something. Okay, that just enrolled me. Did not enroll... Okay, I don't know. I give up. No, you can't name somebody else. I'm just going to untick that because it doesn't seem to be working. Oh well. I mean, I am doing this at the last possible moment. So, I did not actually set this up ahead of time. Okay, so, Mind over magic. We have a school. Well, we don't have one yet. Do you want me to introduce you to the game, or do you want me to just play the game? How many U's are there? Only one. There is an option to tick what happens when people re-queue. Names will come back into the queue after the character dies or leaves the skill is the default. What's balance? Names will come back into the queue after the character dies or leaves the school, however, the name will be sorted lower priority. Yeah, let's do that. Raise your hand in chat if you've seen this game before. Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about. Teach us, oh wise one. Oh, good lord. I can introduce you to the game. I don't know about teaching you. I don't know whether you're being serious, Galactic. I suspect you're not, but I will introduce in general the game. Render unto us your wisdom great and sagely, Selfie. Thanks for the bits, Wanderer. And no, Selfie is not going to stick. No. No. And no nothing. Okay, so. 7 classes of magic, as I said. Fire, water, dark, nature, earth, lightning, air. It's a colony builder side scroller. And you have to gather the materials you need from the environment to build your school. But you can also gather materials by completing battles down here in the underschool. The different peoples, like this is Galactic, is vivified. He will eat anything, and he never gets upset about what he's eaten. He's got a stitched stomach. He doesn't have taste. He doesn't give a shit. You can feed him the lowest common denominator with no problems whatsoever. Humans, their mana pool's larger, and they have a 20% chance to mana burst, which means they don't get charged mana for the spell. Shattered have extraordinarily low hit points. They start the battle with armor, but that can go away very quickly, and after that they're in trouble. But the advantage you've got to Shattered is that they are immune to illnesses. They can't be trapped by the trapdoor vine, and they won't be poisoned by the mushrooms and stuff. And that's why I like to have a Shattered botanist. Not that we will be doing those plants immediately. You've got a codex down here that you can look up information on. It's actually really comprehensive, although not always clear. You can summon students here once you've got a wand. We don't have one. We don't have any wands yet, do we? No. Down here is your build menu. And down here are your other tools. So you can create groups, which I will do. You can say what people are allowed to eat. We don't have any food yet. And you can set their priorities. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell everyone that their top priority is to take medical rest if they need it. Our teacher's top priority is to teach, if there are classes except warped. And then their third priority is medical aid. Beast care, we don't have any beasts yet, but the students are the only ones that can do that. And then you can get students to charge your mana lanterns once you have them. You can get students to tend and destroy. You can get apprentices to do a few more things. You can get them to do repairing, cleaning. I usually want the students to do cleaning, warding, and hauling. Also, attuning relics, I always put on top priority, because otherwise you tell them to put a relic on, and they never freaking do. It's annoying as hell. Hopefully by the end of Draven's... Oh, has Draven started FF8, has he? Poor Galactic had the Rona. What? You give no about breath stealers. Sometimes Shattered sounds like the other S word. Really? Yes, so, Warped will be doing research. And all of the skills that are white, I'm turning down. Wanderer will be creating wands and then chopping trees, and everything else is going down. Because after that, he needs to do harvesting and tending. So this works a bit like the RimWorld priority system, but you only have 4 levels, so if I go down 1 more, it's disabled. So that's as far as you can go. You can go up 2, up 1, leave it on 0, or go down 1. Galactic's top priority is going to be to repair, then construction, and then assembling, and everything else is going down. Although he's also going to have to do the mining. Carving's a non-issue, we don't have that yet. New staff defaults are fine the way they are. So that's what we're going to start. Hey Axagoras, how you doing? But we haven't got anything at all yet, so let's start with queuing up some tasks. I want the iron. I want... let's tilt permanently. I want the mining done. Mining. I want you to chop the trees. And I want you to harvest some gut berries. And hunt some rats. Excuse me. You excited to see more of this game? I'm loving this game so much. I've been playing it off stream a lot. A lot. And my current save file, I think the school is built out to like here somewhere. Maybe not quite that far. Posture check, thank you. I was leaning very far forward. So we need gut berries and wood to push the fog out any further. Hey, Justus! Welcome in, my friend. Good to have you. Justus has been in Julie Pixels' school. Justus is a streamer himself as well. I was hanging out in his Mind Over Magic game the other day.
Or would you rather be a fish?
Check him out if you want some more Mind Over Magic as well. Rondra, thank you very much for sniping Justus. I don't know if it's supposed to be Juice Tice or Juiced Ice. Julie Pixel says Justus, so that's what I was saying. Your statement about Galactic having the Rona was because he can't taste and eat everything. Oh, right. You've just started a new school on hard difficulty, and they're not lying. I had it right. Justus? Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, Justus was fun. Juice also works. Nice. Okie dokie. Have we got enough to put some... I want the research bench. I want the one shaper. And I'm gonna need some beds. We need some more wood for beds. Okay. Shove the beds here. Here. And here. Juicy Justice? Juice Dice. There, explained, or something. So yeah, we're gonna play this pretty chill. Zelda was enormous fun, but damn, stressful game. So I'm gonna enjoy. We're just playing this on relaxed mode. We're just gonna have a bit of fun. I know there's no research. They've got other things to do. It's all right. Okay, so now we can build a bed for our student when we get one, and I want. Oh gosh, going back to the beginning of research. Oh my goodness. What do we want first? I suppose we better give them recreation. There's research now. I just hadn't queued anything up. As soon as you finish building the research station, it goes, oh my god, there's no research, and pauses your game. Like, dude, I know, I hadn't built the thing yet. Settle. Okay. Recreation, I will have that, and I will have that. And that will get us started. Also, can we harvest this? Oh, is the ice flowers? Nice. I'll have you as well. Now, how much wood do we need for a full pushback? 75. Let's put some storage down. It's gonna throw a wobbly at me. Yeah, it already is, but the fact that we haven't built any walls yet, so sure. However, we haven't even looked at our rooms yet. We took the chaotic keyword pack, remember? So our classrooms. Okay, our classrooms don't have any requirements at all. Interesting. Fire apprentice has to be towered. Water apprentice has to be grounded. Dark arts needs to be elevated. Windy pinnacle lofted. It's a different one for every single apprentice classroom. Geomancer's interior, lightning observatory pristine. Oh, that's easy. And the arboretum skewed. Okay. So what I'm looking at, if you are not familiar with the game, is the keywords here, which describes, so these are the orange words here. Every single game you play, your Pyromancer's Infernum will need a chalkboard, a Fire Apprentice Pyre, 2 amphoras, 2 braziers. Those things pretty much stay static across the whole thing. But your keywords change. The orange ones change. So when we want to make this building, it has to be taller than it is wide. No, that's lofted. Towered, it can't have any rooms beside or above it. It can have rooms below it, though. For grounded, it has to be on the ground floor. Like, its floor has to be the ground. Lair of the Dark Arts has to have no adjacent rooms below it, but it can have adjacent rooms above and beside it, etc., 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 etc. So the classrooms are basically like they've given us one keyword, one of the keywords for each room. The game is about the building style. Yes. And this is where your potential replayability comes in. Because every time, especially if you pick the chaotic keyword pack, every time you come in, it's going to have different requirements. Yeah, it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. And sometimes it's a bit of a mess. The worst combination is private and silent, and we don't have any. Hallelujah. Okay, we only have 2 silent rooms, the mess hall and the hospital ward. That's amazing. Private skewed? Oh, private skewed is okay. Private's okay. It just has to have a single entrance, which means that you've just put it on either end, or you put it on the top of a stairwell or something. Private's okay. As long as you remember, I did build a room in my other game, and it was perfect, and it didn't meet the criteria because I forgot it had to be private. So private and silent being a pain in the bum. Private means you have to have only one point of entry. So the simplest way to do that is to just build the room on the end with a door into it and a wall at the other end, right? Silent cannot be adjacent to any rec room, any workshop, any ritual room, or any classroom. And that means anything in those categories. So you cannot put it next to anything in this category here, anything in this category here, anything in this category here, or anything in this category here. And it's a pain in the ass. So when you've got private and silent, and you want to just shove it on the end of the row, and suddenly it's like, no, it's not silent because it's above a classroom, or it's below the research lab, or it's next to the rec room. It's a nuisance. What do we need for the wood category? Private? Okay, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be a pain. I can manage that. I can manage that. So that is going to change how I build. I normally put spiral staircase in the middle, but I think I'm going to have to aim to put it at one end. Can't be above or below things either. Yeah, so when it says adjacent, it's talking 4 directions: north, south, east, west. So elevated, it can't be adjacent to anything below. That's easy. You just put a line in between. It's difficult when you have an elevated room next to an interior room and you've got to kind of finagle a closing off there. Towered is a little bit of a nuisance, but manageable. And you want to aim to put those on some of the top rows or right out to the side. Skewed is pretty easy to achieve. You can put roofs inside. It's great. I discovered that in my other game. If you want me to switch over to my more advanced game and show you what I'm talking about, we can do that. Have some more rocks, please. Oh, also, what did I say? I want a fire student. No, just do it once. And then I'm going to want a water student and an air student fairly early. Although really, you kind of need everything eventually. You're interested to see how this goes, even if it's only for a stream or two, because it's only your opinion, not that much. Oh, it'll go. We're playing on relaxed, and the off-stream game I've been playing is on standard, and I've managed. With the same 3 starting time. I vacillate on the earth. On the earth one. I'm not sure whether earth or fire is a better choice, but definitely lightning and botany. And I am so glad that they made it so that you can unlock shattered staff right from the beginning. All right, let's bring in a student. We'll get Wanderer to do that. It's going to be a while before Wanderer gets some nature experience. Oh, right, storage. Storage. We need smoke sticks. Oh, we haven't even got access to that. So we need to do gutberry and wood. So the other thing is that in the list up here, you can shift click and just tell them to harvest everything. I'm not going to do that because they have a lot of tasks and there's not very many of them. But you can just shift click and say do all of it. But it will also mark the ungrown trees and stuff like that.
Then if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish.
Lord Hyperion, hello, welcome in, good to see you. Hey, hello, hi, 4 months is crazy, time flies. It certainly does. Certainly does. And we have actually finished... Oh, hey, a shattered fire mage. Huh. Well, that'll be interesting. Better than a shattered dark mage, I guess. So here's the next thing about this game. We don't see this on the staff. Well, he does have a quirk. We just don't know what it is yet. When you bring in the students, they have what they call trials, right? And those are things that those students want to achieve while they're studying at your school. And the more of them you complete before you either apprentice them, hire them, or graduate them, the more relic experience points you get. Relics can be equipped and used for various things. We'll encounter those later. So this person, who needs to be renamed from Twitch, so this is going to be Caradwin. Caradwin wants to land the killing blow on 3 enemies during battles with a recommended mage level of 2 or higher 3 times. Caradwin also wants to dance for 6 total hours. That will look after itself. But she wants to dance on her own in a conservatory, common room, or house commons. And that we will have to set up. Because otherwise I normally have them all recreating together. So we're going to have to set that up. It's easy to do. You just have to be aware of it. That definitely does sound like Kerry. Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's like they know you, Kerry. So if you promote them to apprentice, they pick up a 4th trial. But we currently don't have any classrooms set up. Okay, so let me go back. I missed some things in chat. Justice says you feel like Silence the common thorn in your size appears so often. I've only got 2 rooms with Silent. I'm so excited. You're close to just never having a fire primary. They're more trouble than they're worth. You'll just have mages cross-train into fire. Yeah, I'm leaning in that way. So the thing Justice is talking about there is your wand level. So these guys have got a tier 1 wand. You can upgrade to tier 2 and then tier 3. Fire mages, once they get a tier 2 wand, they get a new need on their conviction. This is their morale, basically. This is this game's answer to morale. Called Victory, that basically means that they want to kill things. So they either need to hunt or you need to take them on battles. And if you leave it too long, they start getting really cross. And they can be a pain to manage. The students can't hunt. Apprentices can, but initiates cannot hunt. So you have to take them into battles all the time if they've got a tier 2 wand as a fire mage. Bit of a pain in the bum. All of them get something with tier 2 wands. It's just that the fire mages in particular are quite intrusive. Not sure neat is the right word. Feels like the game wants your school to be very disorganized jigsaw puzzle. Indeed, indeed. Is there a meta? What meta, Lord Hyperion? What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm not sure what meta you're talking about. Hey, B! Welcome. Happy to see you. Poor Caradon's got no face. Indeed. The Shattered do not have faces. Dancing with myself. Can this species be a colour to match them? Yes, we can change their appearance, but we don't have the right crafting item yet. She's a very nice turquoise. She is. Oh, it has... What? It appeared that Lord Hyperion has worked out how things work around here, subbed before he typed, so no one would snipe the fishless. Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Nice one, Mr. Capola. Time flies when you're in Hyrule, indeed. So hang on. Let me just save the game, and I'll show you my off-stream game. So just so that you can see what we're talking about. Speaking of fishless. Is this what I want? Yes. This meta? Fair enough. Thank you, DC, for the gift sub to Betanoir Mobile. Very, very kind of. What does fishless means? It means that they're... So, see your subscriber badge is a fish. Don't have a subscriber badge, you don't have a fish. Ergo, you are fishless. So this is my current school. And this is what you end up with when you have to meet the keyword requirements. So this is what I was talking about with like roofs, because the private quarters have to be skewed, which is that one wall has to be higher than the other. And I'm playing on a keyword set that has a lot of elevated, so that's why we've got all these little extra lines here, because these have to be elevated. My lightning classroom, it's not a lightning classroom yet, but it has to have a lightning rod on it. I've discovered you can just shove it in there and then bridge across it, which is kind of handy. So there, that's why we've got all these random like walls and extra lines in between the floors, because so many of my rooms have to be elevated or lofted. And they decorate themselves once you complete them, which is nice. So, you know, the conservatory has this green wallpaper. I didn't put that there. That's just what happens when you create that room. So that's what we're ultimately going for, is you end up with building something quite large and elaborate. You thought it had to do with the cast command. Ah, no. The cast command came after. Yes, channel has a cat and a fish theme. It does. It does. Although the fish thing came about because of the trout a la creme, and I don't even know where that came from. Just me being random. Okay, schedules. Schedules are a thing. I don't want the apprentices to learn too quickly.
Today's
I don't want the initiates to learn too quickly.
Enjoy your meal.
We're also going to need some recreation. And I have to replace the sleep I just stole. I also need to put Wanderer on the night shift because here's the other thing. These quirks can be that they like sharing a bedroom with particular people. And I am going to want my main botanist to be on a night schedule for reasons that become apparent later. So we're going to use groups. And we're going to say night shift is going to be anyone who is staff. Actually, no, that's not what I want. I don't want membership. I want status as all of Shattered and staff. And as a nature wand will be on night shift. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create a custom schedule for the night shift. It's going to have the exact same hours of stuff, but at a different time. And we will have you sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will end up putting another meal break in the middle there, so we'll make the sleep hours then. Here we go. Oh, I know where trout a la creme came from originally. I'm just not sure why it became a thing in my stream. Where I got the soundbite from.
Today's fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal.
That soundbite. Yeah, that one right there. Nicely timed, Galactic. To come back to it, you would recommend I play the Super Fantasy Kingdom demo. It's a roguelike city builder auto battler. No, thank you. No, thank you. Those are 3. The only thing on that list that would interest me is city builder. I don't do roguelites or rogue whatevers. I don't do souls likes, and I definitely don't do auto battlers. Although that's not the same thing as tower defense, is it? I don't even know what that means. But yes, we're going for chill, relax games now. We need iron. For that, we need to put down a learning stone. But I need to figure out where I'm going to put the staircase. And we might stick it right there. And then I can put a learning stone there. And then I can put... Why can't I... Oh, we still don't have smoke sticks. Right. I would like to do a big repel fog if we can get enough wood. What is Wanderer doing? Sleeping, of course. I just put Wanderer on night shift. Does anyone remember what I want to do as soon as I laid down? Take your medication. Drink water. That's all I got. Chill games that don't require timed button pressing, indeed, yeah. I don't, it's not that I wouldn't play a roguelike, although I would have to look that up to know what that is, for an auto battler. necessarily, but I am trying to be a little bit more thoughtful about what I stream. But that Super Fantasy Kingdom demo, that rings a bell. Oh no, it's not what I was thinking it was. But no, it's not. That's not really my kind of game. I enjoy building things, and I hate games where it makes it so the thing you've built can be completely destroyed. Against the Storm is a roguelike city builder. Oh! Okay, I kind of liked Against the Storm. Okay, maybe I should revisit that, because I did enjoy Against the Storm. I think it does make a difference if you go into it knowing that that's the way it's going to go. I do think that makes a difference. Also, I'm looking for wood for the repel fog, and I just built a staircase that I don't need yet. I'm a bit of a numpty. We can't store any of this stuff until we... Oh, hang on! Smoke sticks! Smoke sticks! Gimme! Posted Lord's suggestion in Discord, suggested game, so I can check it out later. Thank you. Roguelike just means you start over, sometimes with new rewards or conditions as a result of a previous run. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what I thought it meant, but it wasn't that. Yeah, okay, I'll have a look into it. I will have a look into it. I think we've got enough. Oh, no. We still need some more gutberries. Okay, now we've got enough. Warped is already level 4. Look at her go. In case you're wondering, that's why I've been using the other ones to do rituals and things, because Warped's going to get so much experience so quickly. Have we got... Yes. Storage. They actually do everything with magic. With their wands. It's quite amusing to watch. Also, so your founder is a ghost who's buried in this grave here. They don't sleep, they don't eat. They can do everything that doesn't require more than skill 1. They've got skill 1 in every single element, but they never gain skill. They're also impervious to things like the spore shroom, rash, and they don't actually use mana. She has no mana. She's just never-ending mana. Which sounds OP, except for the fact that she ends up very, very slow in comparison to everybody else because she can't gain skills. It's from a very, very old game called Thief, and a clone that came to be known as Roguelike. That's you done, now you sleep for a year. Nice. How come Tux is in purple? Because we don't have the mirror yet. We can't do that yet. Okay, so Galactic Builder, Wanderer, Botanist have both reached level 4, and Caradwin's reached level 2 just because they pushed back the fog. So now we can see what else is here. And for a start, no crow nests. Goodbye. No thank you. Crower nests spawn a crower, and they will eat your crops. But the thing about the crower is, when you defeat them, their corpses will have a spectral version of themselves at nighttime if you don't get rid of the corpse. So they're a pain to manage until you can actually use the corpses for materials. Okay, we don't have any cool crystals. That's alright. Didn't realize that yeah, it needs a, it needs, here, magic mirror. We may as well queue that up after we get dining. Oh, look. Cat. So we might put him at the top left at the moment, I think is the best place for him. There we go. Okay. Eyeball. Okay. You get an eyeball from the crower nest. That means that she's defeated the crower nests. And we don't have to deal with crowers yet. It's good. Everybody's awake now. Except Peregrine. So they will do recreation. Not that they can yet, because we haven't built anything for them. And we have storage! Hooray! Do not, ever, under any circumstances, store the crower corpse. Thank you. So it's a bit slow at the start, but that's okay. But yes, you see what I mean, that they use their wands for everything. See how it's got like a... See if I can pause it at one time. It turns into an axe shape at the front there. Kind of funny. Also, if we can show you them hunting, that amuses the shit out of me. So the icons over the head, they don't have any mana. We've got to come back to the mana font and top up. And they're hauling all our loot. Excellent. Oh, I should make sure they get the ones out near the log. Yeah, they've done that. Who is doing hunting, actually? Nobody. So that's going to have to be Selfeya. Assembling is... okay. Oh, nobody's cooking. That's going to have to be Selfeya. Look at the hunting. Oh, we missed it. Hang on, let me do another one. Okay, you use a wand to make a fire bow. It's so funny. Oh, I think it's funny. Also, like, hat tip to the designers of the game, because like they could have just done, you know, point your wand at it and a red ball flies out of it, but instead they turned it into something really interesting. You still giggle when bionic dupes lick the batteries in, oxygen not included. Nice. Okay, we're gonna need a roof. Oh hey, we can plant things. Excellent. We're gonna need a roof before the rain comes. Okay, I'm surprised that that is fully supported. Go for 50% won't. Can I do play a bit? That's going to use a lot of wood. Yeah, let's reduce the size of that a bit. Yeah, that'll do. Although... hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't go high enough. Alright, now we'll put a roof. That gives us a little bit of building space. 31 can I get? And yeah, that'll do. No? Okay. I want it to come up on the edges there. Can I get away with that? That might happen. That might work. There we go. Because when it rains, it destroys things. Things wear away. So we want them to have brought everything in and stored it before it starts raining. We get a few days at the beginning of the game where the rain won't come yet, but I would like to be prepared. Not sure about the reverse health bar. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it is. The progress is backwards. So it's the orange bar has to actually fill up for them to complete the task. It's showing a progress. It's not showing the rat's health. It's showing the mage's progress on the task, which does read a little bit counterintuitively when it comes to hunting, because you expect it to be a decreasing HP bar, but it's not. It's an increasing progress on task bar. Penalties for injury? Ish. If they get knocked unconscious in a battle and you have to revive them, they will have a couple of days of trauma and then they will develop a scar. If they are injured in battle, they will have to spend some time in the med bay and they will get a conviction hit for being in pain, but they don't get a long-standing scar. Okay, we can finally build them the dancing machine. We might stick that in here for the time being. Oh, they can't really get around it. See that? Put it there. And they don't get a 8 without a table, but they do get a 8 outside of a dining area hit. Because of course they do. Of course they do. It's play. Also, we don't really have the... Oh, we can already grow bitter rice? I better make a pot. Let's make a cook pot. We'll just whack it there. It doesn't really matter where we put it. We're going to end up moving it. But we need stone for that. So, perhaps we shall have a battle. Let's have a battle. Let's save the game. And have battle. Contrary to the song You Like Being Green. This is 378th time Chad has made a reference to RimWorld. Yeah. I've played a lot of RimWorld, but not for a number of years now. So, turn-based combat. Allow me to introduce you to the combat screen. These are our, opponents. This icon here tells us what kind of damage attack it's going to do. So they're going to do earth attack and they're going to do a lightning attack. They are weak to dark magic, nature magic, and air magic. The Lantern Keeper is weak to dark magic and earth magic. And if it's got a shield symbol instead, then they have resistance to it. Victims. These are our victims. Yes. Over on the left are our heroes. So you can see their hit points. Wanderer's got 57 of 57, Warp's got 127, 100, etc. Then you've got mana, and then you've got Wanderer's got his armor as a shattered. So we either want to kill them or move him out of that slot before he loses his armor. Caradwin has a trial to land the killing blow. So if we can manage to wrangle that, it would be good to get that out of the way. But we will start off with... so the lightning will be the only one who can hit the Lantern Keeper in the back for now. You're susceptible to... Alright, so we can knock you out. Carry the killer, indeed. So the fire mages get the spell called Fireball, which has a 50% chance to crit, and if it crits, then that would be awesome. It did! So there's one killing blow right there. And there's our Galactic Meat Shield. So, because we've only got one now, they tend to go for the most powerful, so you want your Earth Mage to be the most powerful looking one, but not always. Sometimes they'll go for the other person, and sometimes they'll do AoEs, or attack a whole row, or something. When's Galactic's turn? Okay, so if I use Kerry, Warped, to give Kerry Inspiration, she's guaranteed to crit, so she will definitely kill it. And so the others can pass. Oh no, because it's a speed boost as well, she gets to go now. There we go, done and dusted. And she got 2 of her 3 killing blows, and we've unlocked more places to go. So, the fungal caverns will lead to Curse-bound mages. The stone ruins will lead to the wand transfigurator. We want that because we can't give our characters tier 2 wands until we find it. We can't give them tier 3 wands until we find the greater wand transfigure, but that's way in the future. And then we've got the spine, which leads to another one of these ladders and more places to go. The underschool is enormous, as you can see. It's kind of huge. There's a lot of places to go down there. Now, I don't think anybody got hurt. Nope. 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 Nobody got hurt, which is a good thing, because I had not built a medical bed yet. We need phoenix flowers for that. We should really get on that. So we found ourselves some extra different kinds of trees, some different kinds of resources, and some mandrakes and honey drop bushes and stuff and things. I'll have some more smoke reed, please. We need that for building the storage. And if we want to push the fog out even further than this, then we need to gather even more materials. So we need wormweed pods and viscera. Viscera we get from hunting dire rats. Oh, we don't have any wolfkin. Interesting. Okay, so we should think about bringing in another student. Let's go water. What do you need for that? You need wood and gut berries. Oh, we have no gut berries. That's a problem. Because that's what most of them are eating. We can set up some meals. Gutberry soup, carcass stew, and bitter gruel, but in the other order. Do until X. We've got 4 characters, so let's make 4 of everything. So when they eat gut berries, just raw gut berries, they take a conviction hit of minus. They get minus 20 conviction because they hated the gut berries. If they eat gutberry soup, it's minus 10 instead of minus 20. Carcass stew, minus 10 instead of 20. Bitter gruel is 5. So we need to plant those bitter rice plots. And I don't want them to be too close to the school, but not too far either. So we'll just put them on the other side of the Founder's Stone. For now, we need more stone again. No! Question, is it not advantageous to be gathering just in front of the fog since the fog resets things, or is it just not really worthwhile to head? So, gathering just in front of the fog can be worth it, but you need to keep in mind that the person who does the gathering has to walk all the way out here, do their task, and then walk all the way back. And then whoever's hauling the stuff has to walk all the way out there, gather it, and bring it back. And if the fog advances before you've brought the stuff in, you will lose it. It won't be there next time you push the fog back. It's just gone. So, yes, there can be advantages to gathering that far out, like getting the bristlecone, for example. You'll get 35 to 40 wood instead of the sun shadow tree that only gives 25 to 30. And we will want the bristlecone seeds and stuff. So, yes, we do want those resources. But right now, I'm far more interested in gathering close to home because it's more efficient. Travel time, yes, exactly. They don't seem to have built in... Well, actually, that's not true. I have noticed that often, unless they have another task to go to... Hang on, let me try that again. Okay, so if I put a chop task on this at level 3, and Wanderer's order of events is to create wands and then to chop trees, right? Both of those are at the same level. So if Wanderer comes out here and cuts the tree down and there is stuff to haul back, I think he will, except that we've turned haul down. Maybe I should leave that on neutral. I'm not sure if that gets in the way. I think he will take something back with him, but they don't always, and I haven't quite figured out what the variables are. I think it must have something to do with the task priority, and the task priority here, and what is next on their queue, because they don't always take something back with them, and I would really prefer that they did. Even if they just brought it closer and dropped it on the ground, that would be fine. I would be okay with that. No research selected. Okay. Oh, that means we've got that magic mirror now. Pantry. Alright, let's go for our first refining beast. And then I want the mana lantern because they're very handy. And then I'm going to want this. That gives us more construction options. So here we go. That's what I was talking before about their likes and dislikes. So Warped now prefers to eat in the same room that Wanderer does. And Wanderer prefers to eat in the same room that Warped does. And that's why I set Warped up to sleep on his own schedule right from the beginning, because I did not want a prefers sleeping in a room with one of the other characters, because they would constantly have a conviction hit because they're on a different sleep schedule and they're not sleeping in the same room together. You can combat that after the effect by just putting both of them on the same ship. It works like Oni. Diggers can prioritize digging, but if they don't store or supply, they just make a mess. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we need to do some more hunting. We need body parts for the torches as well. Believe it or not. So we're playing it on relaxing difficulty, but it is usually fairly chill, even on standard, for the first few days. They do give you a bit of a chance to get yourself started before they introduce, you know, rain and random global events and stuff. You do have a friendly Wandy. You like taking your meals together. So that's the other reason why on the schedule, even though I've got Wanderer sleeping at a different time, I've made sure that they're all eating and recreating at the same time, because that gives them a bit of a conviction boost. We can get a new student, but we currently don't have anywhere for them to sleep. And I'm running out of space to put beds. Down here. Oh, a medical bed. I'm going to put the medical bed down here, but it can be a little bit buggy sometimes if you put it underneath the stairway here. I tried squidging one in under the stairway and it appeared to work, but the mages got trapped. They acted like they couldn't get back out. So I don't put it on that side anymore. No, are you trying to traumatize the poor Warp? She hasn't forgotten that time when Sal made her eat a pip on her spaceship, and you are reminding her of that terrible, terrible day, Wanderer. You had a friendly Wandy, but then he tried to make you eat a friend. Exactly. See? Traumatized. Told you. They loved it. No. Selfeya, could you please finish building the roof? You're the only one that can reach it. And suddenly we have a room. But it's dark. And therefore we're going to get void shrooms spawning. We do want void shrooms. We don't want uncontrolled void shrooms because they drain their mana and they get upset about that. So, ice petals will be able to make proper windows. That would be nice. See if we can get a couple of those going, but let's get some torches happening. Is everybody asleep? Yeah, let's go faster through the night. The Wanderer's up. Technically, Mia evened the score when he fed you to the pip. That's true. Gosh, that was funny. That was funny. Alright, we should have enough that we can... Yeah. Windows. Intruder window. Alright, nothing will happen with those until Galactic wakes up. The building in this game is gorgeous. It is so interesting. It is so interesting. Actually, let's have a look. Which ones need to be grounded? Only the Hydro Laboratory and the Alchemy Lab. Okay. Okay. Well, we can get that set up pretty easily. How many have we got that need to be interior? Not very many either. Oh gosh, that's a bit terrifying. So many of them only have one criteria. I've gotten very used to, yeah, this, having 2 or 3. Lofted, private, and towered. Okay. Oh, Mage's Hermitage, private, elevated, towered, pristine. Mage's Tower is skewed, pristine, and elevated. Okay. So the challenge with the Mage's Hermitage, by the way, is that you cannot have a door or a hallway. So you need an alternative way of accessing the room. And that's always true. It's so weird. You have to use stairs or bridges. Well, actually, you can't use bridges because then you'd need a hallway. Basically, they have to access it from below or the back. So you've got stairs that you can draw up from floor to floor that creates an access point at the back. And you can obviously do the spiral staircase. Or you can do flying brooms. But that's, in order to have brooms, you need to have unlocked Riding the Breeze, which is quite deep into the research tree. We are a ways away from having access to those. It was amazing when Womp got eaten by the pip, yeah. Apostrophe fail. Oh, look, they're all having a little dance. Oh, recreation time's over. Time to go eat. I love the dancing, it's so cute. The only thing I don't like about the Enchanter phone is A, it's the only recreation in the entire game. And B, it plays the exact same song. Always. So it's cute at first, and then it gets a bit repetitive. Nobody's cleaning. Caradwin, I'm sorry, you can't because you don't have any water skill yet. Wandra, you're gonna have to do some cleaning, sorry. Sorry. Because if you don't keep the place clean, it will spawn a baddie. You can mute the Enchanter phone? What? What? Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you very much. There you go. Other day I told you about letting the wards run out to get low-level battles, and now you've repaid me by telling me about the mute Enchanter phone. Very nice. Thank you very much. Cat looks all tucks it out. Yeah, he is tucks it out. It's bedtime for pussycats. I'm surprised he hasn't started carrying on about it being nearly bedtime. You dance electro swing. Yeah, they all do. It's so funny. I love it. That's better. Galactic's teaching Caradwin a bit of magic. Dark magic, by the looks of it. Okay, can we build the magic mirror? We can build the magic mirror! Excellent. Let's put it... Hang on, where's the pathing going? Not there. Great. Put it there. Oh, the other thing about this game is that it does have a support requirement. So you'll notice that if I try to tell it to build floors out the side here, that they eventually go yellow. Oh, I don't have enough wood to show you, but they're yellow there because there's no support for them. You can't build those. And you can go out about 7 from the wall, I think, before it's unsupported. But if you try to build on top of that 7th one, it's not got full support. You feel like maybe don't teach the apprentice with 3 hit points dark magic. Indeed. We're definitely not apprenticing a shattered to dark, but if they have dark skill, they can do quilting, which is very handy. In fact, we should aim to unlock quilting sooner rather than later. We might add that on at the end of that. So quilting is, so the vivified staff are like a patchwork quilted servant who gained sentience, and the quilted you can make those. And without research beyond just unlocking the quilting station, you can get a hauler and a cleaner, which is phenomenally helpful. Warped is now level 5 and has researched. Oh, we have bookshelf now, and we can make our refining beast. We're gonna have to start thinking about making a actual research laboratory for Warp soon, because at a certain point she won't be able to research without it. So what's our base? Our base mage's study needs. Skewed and pristine. Okay. We can make that fairly, actually. Not without stone. Nobody's been mining yet. Okay. Oh hey, we've got some bitter rice. We can make some bitter gruel, which I think is what Selfeya is off to do. So, much like the trouble I had with Clan Folk, where you have to keep your task list small, when you've got all the tasks being performed by only 4 or 5 people, you kind of have to keep the task list small. Which I'm sure many of you who've been around for a while will know is quite challenging for me, because I want to do all the things. Now. Do it now. I want pretty rooms and amazing things. Do everything immediately. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Okay, how are we going for light? Oh wow, this is going to take us a while to light. I mean, granted, it's because it's a massive space. It doesn't have to be that big, but I wanted rain protection and building space, so that's what I get for that. I need ice petals. If you set everything to 9, it'll all get done faster. That's just math. Fortunately, you are incorrect. I do have a wee loft. There are some streamers I watch play, Oxygen not included, who shove everything on priority 8 and 9 and then complain that nothing gets done, and I'm sitting here yelling at the screen going, if everything's priority 9, nothing is priority 9, stop it! So frustrating. Agree to disagree. Alrighty. Subscribe to the discount ninja. I wasn't gonna name names, DC, but yeah. Yes. That is exactly what I was thinking of. So, we have now researched mana lanterns, which we can't build until we get a mana crystal, and we won't get a mana crystal until we complete a battle that gives us one. Nobody discount engineer knows would do that. No, no way. No sirree, Bob. Called out of lurk. Indeed. Indeed. He knows what he did. It is late, yes. I'm hoping we can get... Oh, we got the magic mirror done. Excellent. Okay, so here's how we can change what we look like. Selfeya can be a human. No, she needs to be a wolfkin. She's a cat person. There we go. But also she's female. There we go. Head shape. Dopey. I like dopey. Attire doesn't matter. Most important part, though, is she has to be purple. Now, warped. Design your person. Body shape 1 or 4 are the 2 female body shapes. So this one, well, actually that was sort of androgynous-ish. 4 and 1. And then, depending on your body shape, you get different hairstyles. It's like you go down the list and what you chose before changes your options. You caught a few minutes of a speed streamer playing this, but only a few minutes. Then you had to go watch someone else. It was such a disordered disaster. Yeah. 4. Okay, so hairstyle, we get, whatever that is. Poof in the front. Style number 3 is like the ponytail with a fringe, I guess. 4 is a little bun with a fringe. That's cute. And 1 is... I don't know. Show us the back of your head. You can't rotate as far as I know. Yeah, no, you can't. So hairstyle 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, and you can have this dress 1, dress 2, dress 3, dress 4. I know, no rotate. It's so annoying. I want to be able to rotate. The green one? Okay. You can actually change the color. You can have green, blue, maroon, burgundy, pinky, yellowy, purple. But if you want the green, then that's just green and gold. You can also change your skin color. Fuchsia, yeah. Skin color is sort of, that's sort of, I don't know, not unhealthy white. Dark skin, not yellowy greeny toned skin. Also darker skin, but not as dark as 2. Pink skin. And, oh my god, are you dead skin? The attire again, yes. So you've got the design with the sort of... That I'm not even going to try. And then you've got the design that's got more pattern on it. That one. 3. And 4, which looks like you're wearing a robe over your dress. Oh, I kind of like that one. Porcelain doll skin. Yeah, that'll do. That's better than, oh my god, you look dead. Let's go with that. Four in green. Okay, let's see if it gives us a green option. They don't always. So that's the closest. It's got green edging and a sort of grey outfit. Or there's purple and red, greeny blue and brown, yellow with red, and the grey with green. That's what I meant when I said as you go down the list it changes your options. So the attire colour, what options you have, change between the different attire. 2. There we go. So do you like the porcelain doll, the standard white girl, dark skin, yet more yellow toned skin, mid-dark skin, pink skin, porcelain doll. Vampire skin, nice. Hair color, you wanted blonde. We were talking about blonde before, right? Is that what you want? And then you can also have accessories, so you can have a pair of square glasses, a pair of round glasses, and what are they called? Monocle, and a pirate hat, pirate cover thing, eye patch, or half moon glasses. Black hair. I think I went past that, didn't I? 2, or is there another? No, 2. Monocle, yeah. Typical Aussie redhead skin colour, pathetically pale and scared to go outside in the sun, yeah. The monocle's kind of funny. Doesn't quite seem to fit on her face. Hair colour changes the wand. Wait, what? Oh, it does too. Oh, it does. I did not notice that. Yes. So did you want any glasses, Walt? Or an eye patch? So you got no glasses, square kind of grey framed glasses, round bronze framed glasses, a brass monocle, eye patch, brass half moon, like half lens librarian glasses, which I actually quite like. I'm just not sure they would go well on every face. Like they seem to disappear on her face a bit. Everything changes the wand? Oh yeah. Huh. Interesting. Accessory free. Alright. So we'll get the 2 of them to change, and I am going to have to end stream, so Galactic Wanderer and Kerry can design their person on Friday. So I guess we're going to be playing this now until the end of March. There we go. Now Selfeya looks like this, and Warped looks like this. And we have an enormous room with not nearly enough light. Can I put down another window yet? No. Alright. Time to find somebody to raid.